kicked out of danger right now. Now John Costola has it in neutral ice, brings it up the right-hand side, flicks one at goal, but it's blockered into the side and chased over there by Verstandig. Verstandig can't keep it in though. Now he has it back on his stick after it was knocked away from him. He'll shoot, but it'll go wide left. Now Bethlehem has a little bit of offensive pressure. We go past 6 minutes left in the period. Turnaround shot again by Verstandig, but it's knocked away and put behind the net this time. Costola has it pinned up against the boards there. Now he gets a little bit of help from Vincent. Body goes down in front of them, but finally Costola emerges with, or excuse me, Vincent emerges with it, but the pass is knocked back into neutral ice, and now Bethlehem's going to have to retreat and restart the attack. Popped up and looks like it's going to hit a stick here and go out of play, so we're going to have a face-off coming over to Sanchez right inside. 5:34 left in the period. Face-off won by Bethlehem. It'll pop out. Costola was there for a second, but they couldn't get to him. Now Nick Costola, his younger brother, has it along his own blue line. Puts one through neutral ice. Verstandig in pursuit, but can't get there in time. Eventually be taken on the side by Beach. Beach will dump in, cross ice, and go back behind the net. 5:15 left in the period. 1-1 between these two teams in this final game of the Bethlehem Winter Classic. Winner of this game actually wins the whole tournament because they have a point system per period, as John Costola has it on the left-hand wing. Wind up and shot. He'll shoot just high, though, over the glove. Over on the right-hand side to Caswell. Caswell moves it around the boards over to Costola. Costola looking for a pass. Pass through the middle. No, actually went behind the net. And now we'll be acting on the corner, using the boards to their advantage, but now it's pinned up against the side. Vincent finally lets it through. Pass through. And we're actually going to have, looks like a high stick call in here against Monroe Woodbury.
Let's go! Let's go, Eagles! Let's go!
So Ludington sent to the box for a high stick with 4:44 left in the period.
Let's go!
Chance from the point, big swing and a strike there, but it is grabbed and held by Zielinski. Drive came from Parenti at the point. Only 5 seconds into the power play, and we're about to get started off to the left-hand side of Zielinski. Picked up, won by Bethlehem. They'll keep it in. They'll sling back along the boards at the back. No, they'll be stopped by the Crusaders there, and now a scrum for it behind the net. Parenti finally goes back and gets it back out to the point. They'll hold in though. Just keeping it in is Vincent. Over to Costola, far side. Dive underneath it, and they're actually going to have an extra skater come on here, and it's going to be a 5-on-3. And now actually they'll get an extra skater on. And we're going to go the length of the ice, arms still in the air, and now an extra skater on in the form of Shepherdson for Bethlehem. And we have a cross-check called against the Crusaders. We'll see where they send in the box. Probably going to be Beach, and it is. So we have 5-on-3 hockey for 46 seconds. 4 minutes left in the period. Then there'll be an extra about 45 seconds with a single-man advantage for the Eagles.
Monroe Woodbury penalty to number 22, Ryan Beach, for a cross-check. That's a minor penalty for a cross-check to number 22, Ryan Beach. That's a Bethlehem Eagle power play.
Parenti had it for a second, went down in the corner. Now they go back to him at the point. Go cross ice to Sam Vincent. Now they give it to Costola. Back to Vincent. He'll shoot high into the right, and it'll go around to Parenti. Parenti holds in just outside the circle. Go over to Vincent. Now to Costola. Try it on the left. Then a couple of deflections, and it goes in. Bethlehem scores and goes up 2-1 on the power play. So goal comes on actually the first power play, so Bethlehem will keep the advantage for another minute here as they lead 2-1, brought in by Prente on the left-hand side. Pistola has it now, winds up and fires, and we're actually going to have a penalty.
Scored by number 7, his second of the night, John Pistola, assisted by number 3, Nicholas Parente. That is Pistola from Parente at 11:24 of the first period.
So Parente sent to the box for a blow to the head right there. 3:22 left in the period. We're going to have an abbreviated power play upcoming for the Crusaders after 52 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Looked like it deflected off a couple, but they give credit for the goal to Pistola, his second of the night and 11th on the season. 4-on-4, and Bethlehem's already cleared their zone around the neutral ice, but coming back the other way will be Tuma leading the charge in for the Crusaders. He's tripped up and does a 360 and goes down, and we're going to have a hook called against Bethlehem.
Bethlehem penalty to number 3, Nicholas Parente. Contact to the head. That is a minor penalty to number 3, Nicholas Parente at 11:38 of the first period.
So Flagler gets called for the hook. We're going to have 4-on-3 for another 38 seconds, and we're going to have a short 5-on-3 for the Crusaders, and then they'll have a 5-on-4 for about 15 seconds. Rister on, gets through everybody and hits the glass behind. They are unable to hold in, and Monroe Woodbury's going to have to back it up. Take it along the left side with Mulligan. Mulligan brings it in through the circle, looking for a pass, gets it through. Tuma has it on his stick, shoots and scores on the glove side. We're tied at 2. Special teams a big part of the early going here. Power play goal right there for the Crusaders. Tuma with their second of the game, matching the 2 for Gustola. 2:40 left to go. We're playing 4-on-4 for another 7 seconds, and then it'll be a power play for the Crusaders.
Number 24, Jared Flagler at 11:52 for a hook. Penalty on Flagler for a hook at 11:52.
Rister on and blockered up and over by Sanchez. 2:23 left in the period, and we have 45 seconds of power play time still on the clock for Monroe Woodbury.
Crusaders goal scored by number 3, Mark Tuma, assisted by number 26, Brian Mulligan, at 12:15 of the first period. That is Tuma from Mulligan at 12:15 of the first period.
Let me correct myself. Puntiseka had the first for Monroe Woodbury. Now Tuma with 1. They matched the 2 for Gustola so far. 2 minutes left in the period. 24 seconds left on the power play for Monroe Woodbury. Bring it in up the left side. Rister a little bit high. Came off the stick of Beach. Now we're in the right side circle. Turn and go back with Pine. Pine looking for a pass. Still now he fires one across the slot, but it goes all the way through the other side boards. Rister coming on, but knocked away by the defense. Still loose in front. Now it'll be backhanded to the near side. Gustola has it now, and he'll come up the left. Penalty killed. We're back to even strength hockey. 1:34 left in the period, and it'll be dumped in. Still loose. Parente's going to be in pursuit there, but he's going to be beaten to the puck by Pine. Pine leaves it in the corner, and Bethlehem going to try and get this one out, and will do so as Gustola knocks it down into neutral ice. Back to Parente at the back. He flips it out into the neutral zone once again, and now that'll be Verstanding that'll bring it in, try and get a shot on, but his stick is knocked down, can't get a lot on it. 1:11 left to go in the period. Now we're behind the net. Gustola has it, brings it back the other way, but still pinned there after he's checked up high by Coughlin. Working around the side, and now Crusaders are able to clear their zone. Bethlehem will bounce back in. No, we're going to actually have an icing call here against the Eagles. 55 seconds left in the period. 2-2 is our score right now. And a face-off upcoming to Sanchez right-hand side. Face-off one, and it's going to be dropped down in the corner. Crusaders trying to get something going, man at the point, but they decide to go with the backhand pass instead. But still further into that corner. Eventually moved along on the far side boards by Caswell. We have a man dropped at the blue line. No penalty on that one. 35 seconds left in the period. Behind the net, and Bethlehem's going to try and clear it along the near side. Can't do it just yet. Monroe Woodbury holds in, working that right side circle. Another hit delivered there by Moran, and he tries to get it out of danger. Can't do it just yet. Shepardson tries to move it along now. It'll squirt free and go up that left-hand side. And he'll be chased down by Cameron, but he can't get, Karen, but he can't get anything on it. Hit near the blue line. Bethlehem will knock it back out into neutral ice. We're down to 6 seconds left in the period. Last chance shot. Slapper is going to hit the fence and be stopped right at the blue line. Another chance? No. Buzzer is going to sound, and we're going to go into the locker room tied at 2 between Monroe Woodbury and Bethlehem. I'm Ben Myers from TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog, and we'll be back with the second period right after this.